those who are connecting to us through live connection. Ladies and gentlemen, I greet all of you with my most heartfelt sentiments. We are inaugurating the Green Crescent Counseling Centers, which I hope will serve our country and our citizens who would like to get rid of addiction well. Tobacco, gambling, alcohol, substance, technology are some of the addictions that the Green Crescent works on, and I congratulate the administration, the experts, and the volunteers of Yeşilay, the Turkish Green Crescent. On different corners of our country and in the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus, in hundreds of service points, the Green Crescent is helping our citizens regain the colors of their lives. The services are offered free of charge in these centers, but these services are not limited to the addicted, but it also covers their families and the society. The people who are helped are given opportunities of leisure hobbies to vocational training, so they receive services in a broad range of areas. So once people show this will, they can open the doors to a new period in their lives. Psychologists, social workers, a broad team joins in this difficult process in order to help save people from addiction and to prevent them from going back to their previous mistakes. So, in line with this, the Green Crescent has created the YEDAM model, the Green Crescent Counseling Center model, in line with the requirements of our country, and we follow this in great appreciation. The fight against addiction is run in a human-centered way, like with everything else we do. We should cherish people so that the state can live on, and this is their main philosophy in their activities under this roof. The families, adults, the youth, and children are given different programs and activities which shows that Yeşilay, the Turkish Green Crescent, is fulfilling its century-long mission. As a person who has fought against bad habits and addictions my whole life, I have always supported Yeşilay and I will in the future. As I always underline, alcohol, gambling, and substance abuse is the mother of all evil. Tobacco use harms both ourselves and our environments. The technology addiction draws us away from our characteristics that make us human and traps us into an unreal world. Everything that is evil or harmful everywhere and under every condition is the same, is harmful. And none of these addictions or bad habits have nothing to do with ideology or faith. No matter who tries to praise smoking or substance or alcohol or gambling, their only goal is to cover their own complexes or their own weaknesses or their bad life choices. Our only goal in our fight together with the Green Crescent is to offer both to our country and our nation young generations who are very strong in their spirits and in their will. Hopefully, we will continue this fight until the last addicted person in our country. Today, the access to internet has become much easier and social media platforms are spreading in an uncontrolled way, which has added new ones to the list of addictions that we knew. Computers, smartphones, gaming consoles, these new types of technology-based addiction is also in the activity areas of our Green Crescent. Of course, the relevant bodies of the state and NGOs like the Green Crescent, but also families have a lot to do in this regard. We are going through such a period that from the first age, all children have access to smartphones, tablets, computers, or television screens. Children spend hours in a state of hypnosis in front of many screens. Parents, in order to allocate more time to themselves, they choose the easy way out and without noticing, in many instances, cause their children to be addicted to electronic devices and the content that they find in these devices. Devices which have a connection to the internet also expose our children to different kinds of harmful content, and on many occasions we don't have the opportunity to control these content. Alcohol, smoking, and substance abuse, uh, as well as violence, sexuality, and other types of distorted ideas or suggestions can appear to children, and in their minds, uh, this can also cause some legitimacy for things that we try to keep away from our people. We may say that smoking or alcohol or gambling might be bad, but on the internet or on TV, people who are using the same types of products are always seen, are always shown to young children. And how can we give our messages to these young children? Some of these messages go to our children through the internet and open them, expose them to different kinds of abuse and gives an opportunity to people with evil intentions. But as we blame others, we should first of all blame ourselves. As the parents, as the adults, we are unable to say no to our children. We are supposed to give a character to our children, and we should give them with the information, skills, and values that they might need in this world. But it seems like we have exchanged our roles. Parents are not guiding their children anymore, but it seems like the children are controlling parents. If we do not follow closely our children and we don't know who they spend their time with, we are not giving more independence to our children, but we are rather just ignoring them. Uh, Bad habits may darken people's lives, and when we trace them, we see that they all go to early childhood and youth years. Valuing children or valuing their opinions or allowing their participation in family decisions is always necessary and important. But this does not mean that we should not give our own values to them and help raise them and prepare them for life as healthy and conscious individuals. Children Parents who do not notice the change in their children or notice but do not interfere in the process, such parents are the accomplices in the disasters that the children experience. For instance, in getting alcohol or substance addiction or getting rid of this addiction, parents play a significant role. Of course, we should trust our children, but with our words, our lifestyles, our suggestions, and our stances, we should always guide our children, set examples for them, and be a model with their spiritual values. And when we make this possible, we would lighten the burden of the Green Crescent.
daha çok önem verme kararımızın gerisindeki
This is one
sebeplerden
of the
biri de
reasons why we
işte
want to
budur.
emphasize the
İnşallah
institution of families.
önümüzdeki dönemde
Hopefully,
hep
in the
birlikte bunu
upcoming
başaracağız.
process, we're going to
Bu duygularla
achieve
bir
this
kez
all
daha
together. And in such
Yeşilay
sentiments, once again,
Danışmanlık
I
Merkezimize,
hope that the
ülkemize
Green
ve
Crescent counseling
milletimize
centers will be
hayırlı olmasını
auspicious for the
özellikle
country
diliyorum.
and our nation.
Yeşilay bünyesinde her türlü
Every kind of
bağımlılıkla mücadele yürüten
I
kardeşlerimize
would like to
teşekkür
congratulate
ediyor.
and thank
Allah gayretlerini
the
ve
employees
başarılarını
of Green Crescent who
artırsın
fight against
diyorum.
addiction, and I wish
Sizlere
them
de
further
sevgilerimi,
success. And I
saygılarımı sunuyorum.
greet you
Kalın
with my
sağlıcakla.
best regards.
Efendim, Cumhurbaşkanı Sayın Recep Tayyip Erdoğan'a hitaplarından dolayı teşekkürlerimizi ve şükranlarımızı arz ediyoruz ve zatı devletlerini bir müddet daha tensip buyurursanız sahnede misafir etmek istiyoruz. Öncesinde diye takdimi, sonrasında da kurdele kesim törenimiz için efendim. Evet, gün anısına hediyelerini arz etmek üzere tekrar Yeşilay Genel Başkanı'nı sahneye davet ediyoruz. Buyursunlar lütfen. Evet, bizler de hediyenin muhtevasından bahsedelim. Genel Başkanımızın da söylediği gibi bu hediye Yeşilay Danışmanlık Merkezlerinden destek alan bağımlıların umut dolu öykülerinden oluşan Renklerini Yeniden Kazananlar kitabının ilk nüshası şu an Sayın Cumhurbaşkanımıza Yeşilay Başkanımız tarafından arz ediliyor. Çok teşekkür ediyoruz. Değerli konuklar, şimdi Sayın Cumhurbaşkanımız 82 noktada 81 vilayetimiz ve Kuzey Kıbrıs Türk Cumhuriyeti'ndeki Yeşilay Danışmanlık Merkezleri ortak açılışını eş zamanlı bir şekilde kurdele kesmek suretiyle gerçekleştirecek olup milletimizin, ülkemizin hizmetine sunacaklardır.